Okay, obviousness, any basis reincarnation is not the resurrection. Resurrection includes reincarnation. If the reincarnation does not really include the resurrection, they're two, different. But like the a with aspect is reincarnation with resurrection. We the whom in any aspect. I mean, run this by some people. Get to the whichever the newspapers, the television, radio, which the fucking hot dog stands. Whom would think that, say, a man and a woman, okay, and okay, say, oh, the Lucifer thing was the only aspect of choice or objective, like any objectivity, which had to do with the Lutheran aspect of the 95th thesis, with the going back to resurrect only, but like stay in death and not resurrect, just be kicked out. But you like utilize like like the bridge, the 110th step. I mean, I already have 110. Like I did the full lap. Like I lapped myself in a sense. 110. So I don't have any aspect of is a Hindu woman. Yet which any fucking person whom one like the self, like BR1, I mean BR like Bill of Rights privacy, and F4 reasonable lawful search sees, meaning the Roman numbers like IV4, the fourth freedoms is reasonable lawful search and seize, not really and just you could interchange those such personalized and intellect and such. Yet with the Bill of Rights privacy and the reasonable aspect, like I don't have any infringements. I haven't infringed upon other people, and I haven't really infringed upon myself because I've been diligent and thorough and have accomplishments and such and so forth and careful and such. With like the fourth, the Constitution, we the people and such. Yet any like a woman like, but there were like millions and millions, like hundreds of millions of women. Like say when I was birthed in '68, let's say also July 4th, 1776. How many like Hindu women, individual, like each individual woman, Domini, each individual woman has been birthed and lived, probably well into a billion different individual women. But out of those billion, one woman was going to come out as the Lucifer thing that connects to with Judas Iscariot, but only because of her individual aspect of infringing upon other people. That's straightforward. That's understandable, and that was always known because that's been the aspect of the Constitution of fucking F2, F3, F13, I mean religion freedoms. I say 13 is the first in the Lincoln like we the people United America Lincoln like time, President Abraham Lincoln. The first one is the religious aspect of third and fourth generations that define Jesus God Christ as the one and only lowercase t man. In the Holy Bible, the Quran, Hindu Scripture, the Lutheran 95th thesis, the National American Constitution. Yet any person, like any person whom, like the second, the Bill of Rights is well-regulated militia, when as infringed upon from somebody else, like to me, to remove me, from dollars, my family, my body, my health, my happiness, TWR contribution, spending dollars, peaceful travels, religion, pretty much fucking everything. Yet men and women, their individual count and matter, meaning from murder to physical wounding, and intellect is not wounding. I mean, speech is not wounding. I mean, if you do like to another person, my father and my mother were actually murdered. So was Jesus God Christ. They attempted to do that to me also, but we're with the resurrection and with the the eternal aspect, like me physically also, with we the people to resurrect, people like public people such as George Washington or Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, also private people like me. The only thing they know about me publicly is they insist my name is not the other name too. So but the woman, I don't even like with the Constitution, the fourth freedoms of Bill of Rights privacy. The self doesn't even delve into the aspect of privacy of Jesus God Christ, because Jesus God Christ is also one of we the people. He's a person. He's an American, like me, like we the people. He's another, including being an Anno Domini host, Lord and King. He's also a god of the queens, meaning women. But you look at the like any, like, I don't even compare, to compare myself. I mean, I know I am a host, a king, and a lord. Yet he's God. I mean, a lowercase t, man. I mean, Jesus God Christ. The woman who's doing this, look at the count and matter of infringing upon her like she's done to other people. And then how can anybody even think of, I mean, that's even worse than 1 plus 1 is equal 2. That somebody's infringed upon other people so many fucking times with murder, physical wounding, and theft. All not needed. That the person that did, like, a count and matter of infringing upon is when you do it to another person. That other person didn't do anything to like me. So once they do something to me, it's like an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Murder, which it has no statute of limitations, like there's no, like, like with women, like I think like the one like rape, like